Coming to Disney's Typhoon Lagoon water park and don't know what to eat? Don't worry, I've got you covered. Today we're exploring all of the food here at Disney's Typhoon Lagoon. So let's go eat. Since living here in Orlando, I've actually only been here a handful of times, and I've only eaten a couple of things, so I'm really excited to see all of the food offerings here at the park. I'm just walking in. We've got the lazy river there, of course the iconic wave pool right here, but we're not here for much play. We're here for the food, you know. And this is honestly prime water park weather for me. It's not too hot out. We've got a nice little breeze, so I'm expecting to have a really great day here at Typhoon Lagoon. And because of the cooler temperatures and the slight breeze we have, I think a lot of guests kind of skipped out on the water park today. It's a Sunday afternoon and look at how empty the lazy river is here. The parking lot was not nearly full. It's kind of crazy, but we're gonna head across this lazy river here and onto our first stop, which is Leaning Palms. I figured we'd stop here first because this is one of the main quick service restaurants here at Typhoon Lagoon. So let's go show you the menu. You can see they've got some refreshing beverages, some nice tropical cocktails, non-alcoholic and alcoholic, of course. Okay, so let's take a look at this menu. We've got a jerk shrimp rice bowl, island crunch chicken sandwich, yum, chicken wrap, barbecue chicken and grilled pineapple flatbread, Caribbean spiced chicken salad, impossible island burger, a cheeseburger, and a chicken or tofu rice bowl. That all sounds really good. It's gonna be a hard time deciding what to get. I decided to go with the jerk chicken rice bowl and the barbecue chicken flatbread. Both of these look really good so far. Let's see how they taste. I found myself a nice quiet little corner to start digging into this food, and I think I'm gonna try the flatbread here first. Let's see if we can get a piece. Let's try it. And one thing I will say is this flatbread is loaded with toppings. Like, there's no lack of chicken, pineapple, cheese, sauce, onions. It's all there on every slice. And it's good. The barbecue sauce is kind of sweet. I love the red onion in there. And like I said, there is a ton of chicken on this flatbread. Like, no lack at all. Also something crazy. So I never liked pineapple on pizza. But recently I've gotten into hot honey on pizza, which I really love, that like sweetness on a pizza. So I was like, you know what, I'll try it. I said that like a couple weeks ago and I liked it. Now, like, I would never eat pineapple on like a New York, New Jersey sliced pizza. Like, that would never happen. But if we're talking like a little flatbread or a little like Domino's or something, then pineapple's okay on pizza. So far, we're off to a really good start. This pizza is delicious. If you like barbecue chicken, you'll like it. A little sweet, savory. And now it's time to try this jerk chicken rice bowl. And let me just say, this thing is heavy. This thing is loaded. It's literally like the size of a Chipotle bowl. Like, Chipotle would probably ask for a little bit more extra of everything. So not quite as like filled high, but still, like, I'm shocked at the portion size of this. Tough thing with this though is that I gotta try and get a bite with everything in there. Like, I always do that whenever I try something with a bunch of ingredients. You gotta get the full experience. You gotta get a bite with everything on that fork. All right, I think I've done it. I've got some pineapple on there, some of the corn salsa, chicken, rice, peas, a green onion, everything. Let's go. I am not mad about that. Delicious. All of the flavors really work so well here together. I wish there was more of the pineapple salsa because I think that sweetness is chef's kiss. And I'm loving this roasted corn salsa here. Like, when I go to Chipotle, the number one thing I need in my bowl is corn. If I don't get the corn salsa in there, I don't even want my Chipotle. So this corn is really, really good. You can taste like the roasted flavor, the peppers in there. So along with adding more of that pineapple salsa in the bowl, the only other thing that I wish is that the chicken had more of like a jerk flavor. It's still really good, but I wish it was more like spicy, more flavorful, but still all the other ingredients when you mix it together adds the flavor you need to the chicken. Just wish, again, a little more jerk seasoning on that chicken. Typhoon Lagoon is really popping off right now, and you might think coming to a water park you want to get like chicken tenders, fries, a hot dog or something like that, But don't sleep on this other food. I know it can be tempting for the chicken tendies and the dogs, but I'm telling you, try something different. You might like it. I wonder how that shrimp bowl is too. They have this bowl, but with shrimp, and I'm sure that's delicious because this is good. Now that I've got a little lunch in me, I figured it's time to get a sweet treat, so let's see what desserts we can find. So right here, kind of in front of Leaning Palms, the restaurant that I grabbed lunch at, they have an ice cream stand where they have that famous sand pail sundae. If I wasn't here by myself, I would definitely be getting that. It's a huge sundae served in like a sand pail, obviously. They also have a hot fudge brownie sundae, this pineapple upside down cone, which looks delicious. I might have to come back for that. And then more soft serve, and of course the classic bars and sandwiches and stuff like that. But I have a little something different on my mind. Every time I come to Typhoon Lagoon, I have to get one snack. They are the Joffrey's mini donuts. They are so delicious, and not many Disney foodies know about these. Like, it's at the water parks. Most people don't come here, but worth the trip for these donuts. Let's go get them. So right kind of where you walk in across from Singapore Sal's, the merch shop, you have to walk past this Joffrey stand here that sells these delicious mini donuts. And they're also very reasonably priced. You could get a half dozen for $5.99, a dozen for $10.99. Then they have dipping sauces that you can choose from for $1.69 additional. They're just piping these donuts out hot and fresh. Then they top them with the sugar right there. I can't wait to dive in.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now that I've got my donuts, I think we're gonna go find a nice shady spot to sit and enjoy them. Now, like I was saying, there is an option for a chocolate dipping sauce, white chocolate, or raspberry. And when there's an option like that, I always go with like the raspberry or strawberry sauce, like the beignets. Always gotta go the raspberry sauce. This raspberry sauce makes these taste like jelly donuts. I've had it before and it's really good. So we'll open this up. Oh yeah. Oh my god, it smells so good. And then we'll dip one of our donuts in. Looks so good. Nice and fluffy on the inside, a little crispy on the outside, still warm, super sweet. This is something that you're gonna be like, oh, I'll have like 2 or 3 of them. You're not gonna want just 2 or 3. You're gonna want the whole box. You're gonna want all 6. You're not gonna be able to stop, trust me. As I'm sitting here enjoying my donuts, there are a couple things that I wanted to mention that the Disney water parks here do differently than the Disney parks. So first of all, there is a refillable soda fountain drink cup. So you can buy the mug, I believe it's $12.99, and you can refill it at any of the drink stations around the park. Now, you can do that at the Disney resorts, but they don't offer it in the park. So a lot of people I see bringing their resort mugs into the park, unfortunately, you're not able to refill it in the park, only the resort. So same thing, kind of similar to the resorts, they do it here at Typhoon, where you get that mug, one-time purchase, and you get free refills throughout the day. Another thing that they do is they have a refillable beer mug. So you could purchase a beer in a souvenir cup. It's $12 for a domestic beer, $14 for a craft beer, and then you get refills throughout the day for either $7 or $8. $7 for domestic and $8 for craft refills. And in terms of Disney, that's a pretty good deal. The beers are 20 ounces, so getting a refill for only $7 or $8 is quite the steal. If you're coming here with friends, want to hang out, enjoy yourself, grab some beverages, that beer mug, you might want to invest in it. But now I am getting pretty full, so I think I'm gonna go relax, find a nice little spot in the shade, a nice little chair, do some relaxing before I get my next food to show you guys. So after a little bit of relaxing, I decided to get myself some dinner at Typhoon Tilly's. And they have a vegan option that caught my eye, so let's see how they are. Now on the menu, they have a lot of seafood. They have a land and sea platter with some chicken strips and some fish fries. They have some shrimp lettuce wraps, the crabless crab cakes, which is what I ended up going with, a shrimp wrapped salad, fish tacos, and then you could either get a fish basket or chicken strips. But like I said, I went with these crabless crab cakes, a plant-based option. I just picked them up. These crabless crab cakes are served with a slaw, some chutney on top, and then some really nice seasoned French fries. these French fries are not like the fries that you could get elsewhere at Disney. They're way thicker and they are definitely seasoned. It looks like it might be some Old Bay on there. They look really good. But I must say, these crabless crab cakes do not look that great. I'm not sure why they are black. Maybe there's like black beans in there. I'm not quite sure. It looks kind of like an off chocolate chip cookie. Like it really does with those black spots in there. It looks kind of like a chocolate chip cookie or some type of cookie. So I guess we gotta try it out. I'm a little nervous though. I will tell you too, I smell some heat coming off the chutney that's on top of these crab cakes. And I'm gonna start with the fry because it's a safe option. Definitely some Old Bay on there. And Old Bay is exactly what I want as a seasoning on a fry at a water park. It just reminds me of like going to the beach and getting seafood. Tropical vibe here, met with a nice tropical tasting French fry. They're really crispy on the outside, perfectly seasoned, and light and fluffy on the inside. This is a dang good fry. I can't just keep playing it safe with these fries. I gotta go for this crab cake. I thought it was gonna be like crispy on the outside and like fried, but then I tried to pick it up and I realized it's not crispy. So yeah, it doesn't look too good, but let's see how it tastes. It tastes, I must say, almost as bad as it looks. Like, it's edible, but it's really not that great. Yeah. I do like that chutney on top though. The chutney is giving it all the flavor here, making it tolerable. But other than that, not really that good. So these crab cakes, yeah, not the best, but these fries though. These fries are good, and look who came to steal one of my fries.
I did.
I didn't steal no
Crab fries.
These two came up behind and scared the crap out of me.
We were gonna go to Disney Springs, so we decided to come over and see our good friend Kristen here at Typhoon.
Oh,
We actually got front row parking and everything.
I told you it's empty.
Yeah.
Don't think you're getting out of here without trying this crabless crab cake. One of you is trying it. You guys had to come surprise me here. So, oh, they're running. Oh, come on. I'm not really too sure what made those crabless crab cakes crab-like. I think they should have used like a pulled jackfruit instead, which is usually what they use for like vegan pulled pork, or I feel like it would fit with crab well too. But whatever I'm not sure if it was like tofu or what it was. I wasn't a fan. But vegans, just know there is an option for you here. There's plenty of options for you here, but that's one of them. I'm curious to know if you're vegan and you've tried that, what you think. Let me know in the comments. Now that we had some dinner, an early dinner, I figured it's time for another sweet treat. So right next to Typhoon Tilly's, they have like a little Dole Whip stand, and they have a bunch of different flavors, a bunch of different character cones. Let's check them out. Here are some of the flavors of Dole Whip they offer: pineapple, raspberry, mango, watermelon, strawberry, or vanilla. They also serve it with alcohol. They have nachos here, that Hey Hey cone, a Moana cone, and honestly, a bunch of really good looking stuff. I decided to go with an old classic, the Hey Hey cone. You guys might not know, but this cone actually used to be served at Aloha Isle, where they serve Dole Whips in the Magic Kingdom. On the bottom, you've got pineapple, soft serve, Dole Whip, and on the top, you've got raspberry, then some eyes, and a little sour candy to make it like a tongue. And Sean says this looks nothing like Hey Hey.
That does not look like Hey Hey, to be honest.
Oh, close enough.
That looks like hello, hello.
What you got there, Nate? Chips and guac?
Chips and guac.
Ah, nice. How's the guac? How's the guac?
It's okay.
Okay.
It's
and
good.
they got that here with the Dole Whips as well. Weird combination. You could get nachos or Dole Whips. Just take a little lick. The thing with these Dole Whip cones especially is that they melt super quick. We need to act fast. Delicious.
You want more of this?
Perfect sweet treat to beat the heat. And if you don't have Dole Whip dripping down your arm while eating it, you're not doing it right. Look at how relaxing this wave pool looks. I mean, and it's empty. Can you believe this? I've never seen the wave pool this empty before. After that hey cone, I think I am stuffed. Park closes at about 5 o'clock and we're nearing that time, so it's time to make our way out of here. Well, that turned out to be a really fun day here at Typhoon. I'm glad I got to try so many of the cool food offerings here to show you guys so you know what to get on your next trip here. But thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you're subscribed so you can see the next one. Bye.